I've had a lot go on all at once and spent almost a week at the house before this incident, telling Brandon how important it was just to have my best friend. I didn't care about the relationship. I didn't care about the marriage. I needed my best friend, and he failed. And I allowed that to involve my anger, and I'm very disappointed in myself.
Well, this is file 241601, People versus Annette Louise Holderman. Ms. Holderman is with her attorney, Mr. Paul Gibson. She was charged with domestic assault for an assault upon her then boyfriend, Brandon Hicks. At the time of her plea, she told me she got mad and hit him in the face. And the police report very closely matched what Ms. Holderman told me. That's the worst ringtone I may have heard.
Never heard that.
In some time. Sounded like a distorted Space Invaders tone or something. Anyway, I asked Matt Huff to be here. He had worked with Annette a lot. I set this A, to get the police report, and B, to give an opportunity for Brandon Hicks to be here. It does not appear he is present. Mr. Gibson, what would you like me to know?
This situation, the victim in this case was actually the defendant's husband, and it's my understanding that they had been married and living together for approximately 2 years. There was some infidelity, and the defendant indicated that she got a text message apparently from another woman that I guess was apparently having a relationship with her husband. And so the defendant assaulted her husband. I mean, so I don't want to try to give an excuse for it, but I don't think that the defendant is a danger to the public. I think that this was kind of a unique circumstance, and she got upset and she did something and she made a mistake. She did serve 14 days in jail for this. The defendant is now living with her adult son. She has applied to get into the Hope House. It's my understanding she had applied for a job at Dollar General. She's got a psych evaluation scheduled at Pivotal on October 17th. She did tell me that she has gotten back on her medication, and I guess that's what the psych evaluation is for, is to make sure that she's on the right medication. The defendant also has her father, she indicated, has stage 4 cancer, and so she's also trying to spend as much time as she can with her father right now. So I would ask the court to consider, as far as if the court believes that there needs to be more of a sanction here, I would ask the court to consider probation, with the idea that the defendant could attend anger management or community service. And I do believe that the defendant, like as I said, is not a danger to the public at large, and I would ask the court to sentence her to a probation or to credit for time served. Thank you.
Ms. Holderman, what would you like me to know?
Honestly, Middleton, I'm sorry for what happened. I'm upset with myself that I allowed what my husband was doing to involve my personality, my attitude. But I'm also thankful I went to jail, because I needed to wake up. I needed to sit down and find myself. And through that, I did. Like he said, I was dealing with a lot of divorce, my dad with cancer. My dad just had his lymph nodes taken out where he can't even talk anymore. So it's
I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
Mr. Marchand, I'm sorry to hear that you're.
My dad, yeah.
Oh, Mike Ballew's your
That's
dad.
my
You're her stepdad. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad for you, not so good for Mike, but all right. All right. Thank you.
I've had a lot go on all at once and spent a almost a week at the house before this incident, telling Brandon how important it was just to have my best friend. I didn't care about the relationship. I didn't care about the marriage. I needed my best friend, and he failed. And I allowed that to involve my anger, and I'm very disappointed in myself.
Well, you've done several probations successfully, and I've seen you try to make things better. But I don't feel the need to put you on a probation in this case. Relationship is over, or at least started to be over. You're trying to move on. You're already connected with Pivotal, which is something I would have ordered. You're back on your medications, which is something I would have ordered. And I just don't see the need to put you on another probation. I did amend your bond to let you out of jail after 14 days. And I'm going to give you 14 days jail credit, 14 days. The fine is 0. You don't have much money, and you couldn't post a bond. There's a $75 crime victims' rights fee, a $50 state minimum fee, and a $150 attorney fee, which is $275. I'll put you on a payment plan for this. I lost my bailiffs, but I'd like you to go out to the court office. Annette, I don't feel the need to put you back in jail. You're gonna make your way in the world. But if you keep losing your temper, you're gonna be back here. Your mom and stepdad have been together so long, I forgot about your bio dad. But I don't feel the need to do anything beyond 14 days. Mr. Hicks didn't provide any input. He isn't here today. I don't have any input from the prosecutor. So you go out to the counter, set up a payment plan to pay off that $275.
Thank you.